We boarded the cruise line in Lisbon, Portugal, to begin our cruise to following destinations. I spotted a street name familiar to all of us in Lisbon, named after the famous Portuguese explorer. Doesn't this bridge remind you of Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco? Am I taking my life literally into my own hands for a silly photo here? Because of 9/11 attack on American embassy in Benghazi, our planned visit to Casablanca, Morocco was cancelled. So we had extra day on the ship to really pig out on fine dining. Some classy entertainment was also provided. When you are surrounded by water, you let your visual imaginations take flight. As the headline in LA Times indicated here, unfortunately for Valencia, known as California of Spain, the construction of this magnificent complex led to massive cost overruns and ultimately took away the money for the city needs, such as for schools and basic public services. Since we had only one day to visit Barcelona, we chose to concentrate on the works of Antonio Gaudí, a Spanish architect with unrivaled passion and imagination. Sagrada Familia is the icon of Barcelona, which Gaudí devoted his last 40 years of his life. The work is still unfinished, and ongoing construction is apparent from these unsightly cranes. Even after 130 years of construction work beginning in 1883, it is not expected to be completed until at least another 15 years. Now here is a photo with distracting cranes digitally removed. The architect's more playful side was revealed in creating the Parkway in 1900. At the main entrance, he created a colorful salamander affectionately known as the Dragon. He used multicolored mosaic patterns to create long bench in a form of a sea serpent. Also fantastically shaped roofs all around the park. Gaudí actually resided in this pink house in the park, which interestingly was designed by another architect. Did you know that Marseille is the second largest city of France with population of over 1.5 million? A 19th century Basilica of Notre Dame, perched on a high hill, offers a spectacular view of the city. The interior of this Romanesque Byzantine-style basilica revealed impressive decorations. These city-owned bicycles are available for anyone at no charge. This royal palace is the home of Crown Prince Albert II of Monaco. When the prince is in residence, his flag flies from the top of the tower as shown here. We didn't lose anything here because we stayed outside. This particular yacht, which is a tax haven for a Russian billionaire, has never left the dock. A drive along the French Riviera reveals spectacular and interesting views. Here the students are taking sailing lessons, which yield a photogenic image. From the tour bus, this is closest we got to a nude bather. This basilica took 140 years to complete, beginning in 1296 and completed in 1436. It also has the largest brick dome ever constructed for a church. This is a replica of Michelangelo's David, standing in original location in front of Palazzo Vecchio. Unfortunately, we were unable to see the original inside the Gallery Academy due to excessive long lines. This is the largest Franciscan church in the world. A Jewish architect, Matas, designed the neo-Gothic facade, working a prominent Star of David into the composition. Although it looks like a pizza here, the ceiling was decorated with intricate frescoes by Giotto. But the church is most noted for having the tombs of the most illustrious Italian citizens, such as Galileo, Rossini, Michelangelo, and Machiavelli. The tower began to sink soon after the construction started in 1175 due to inadequate foundation on ground too soft on one side to properly support the tower. When it was completed in 1360, the tilt measured 5.5 degrees. Now, thanks to little help from a tourist, the tilt has been reduced to 3.9 degrees. With the further support from the better half, the tower should be secure for the foreseeable future. Our tour ended with flying home from the Rome airport.